What's going on, guys? I hope you're all having a great day. This video of the Bedliner install on my brother's truck was recorded last weekend, but we got so tied up in the other projects we had going on that I forgot to record an outro for it. So I'm gonna make this intro, then I'm gonna show you the video of actually doing the Bedliner on his truck, then I'm gonna make the outro and show you guys the final product. It's been sitting on there for about a week now, so we'll be able to tell even better now of how it looks. But we just wanted to say, me and my brother right here, we just thank everyone for ordering the Ducket stickers here recently. You guys have shown so much support on those things. I don't mention it all the time because, one, I don't want to sound cocky, you know, we're selling a bunch of stickers, blah, 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 you guys get that. But at the same time, I don't want to sound unappreciative. So I want to mention it every once in a while. Thank you guys for so much support on those stickers. We couldn't thank you enough. We also wanted to put out some very exciting news in the beginning of this video. We are opening up our P.O. box for fan mail or subscriber mail. So if you guys have anything that you want to send us, we'll be making videos on the channel unboxing fan mail and subscriber mail. The P.O. box information will be down in the description below, so whatever you guys want to send, and we'd really appreciate that, guys. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and jump right into the Bedliner install video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end of this video. What's going on, guys? I hope you're all having a great day. Today we're going to be bedlining my brother's truck in the same stuff that I use for mine from U-Pull. It's the Raptor lining. I definitely suggest it. It's great products. The kit comes with 4 bottles. I'm going to show you guys here in a second. I think it's like 140 bucks for the kit, and then like 25 bucks for the gun that you actually spray it on with. They actually make a tintable kind and a roll-on kind as well. But he's already got somewhat of a bedliner on there right now that we're actually going to use for a primer or something that it's going to grip onto. So we're not actually going to sand down like we did my bed. We're not actually going to sand it all down and then use the acetone. I show it all in my video. I'll actually link it down below if you guys want to know how to do it from scratch with no bedliner at all. I'll link that down. It'll be the first video down below that I'm linking, and so you guys can actually see, you know, I show like a 30-minute video on my truck from start to end exactly what you need to do and the proper ways to do it with just bare metal truck bed, nothing in there. But his, like I said, we're going to use the current truck coating that he has on it right now to act as the primer, and we're just going to spray right over it with like 2 solid coats of Raptor liner, and I think it's going to look really good. I'll show you guys what we're working with right here, that Raptor liner. I definitely suggest you get this stuff off Amazon. It's the cheapest that way. I think it's like $140 for the kit, and it comes with 4 bottles inside. I'll show you that here in a second. And then you just put the spray gun, you hook it up to your air compressor. This end screws in the bottom of the spray gun, and then of course it just sucks it up from the bottle, and you just spray it about 12 inches from it on about 60 psi is I think what I'm running or going to end up running. We just got done pressure washing it to get all like the dirt and stuff off of it. And then as you guys can see, well, you can't, it looks black right now. You're probably wondering why we're doing it, but it's only because it's wet. When it dries, it's going to be a really, really gray color. We'll show you here in a minute once it gets completely dry. It's already starting to dry there at the front of it, but we're going to make it, you know, the U-Pull stuff is UV resistant, so it's going to stay black over time. This one obviously didn't. That's why we're replacing it. I mean, it's very durable. I think he's had, you know, a lot of things in the bed of his truck, and it's not really chipped too bad. You can see a couple spots here and there, but the Raptor liner is going to do a lot better of a job. We're probably just going to spray right over his 5th hitch. Probably not even going to worry about that. We're going to mask. What's going to take the longest time, we're going to keep this line right here along the side of his bed where he has the bed coating right here. We're also going to have to add some coating on his tailgate because this is a new tailgate that didn't have the bed coating on it already, so we're actually going to have to add that. But the longest time is going to be just masking this thing off. We're going to let it dry, pull it into the garage, mask everything off. Pretty much going to mask his entire truck off. Then once we get done masking it all off, we are going to start to spray it with the Raptor liner and record it all for you guys, show you from beginning to end how it looks. But as soon as this stuff gets dry, we're going to mask it off, and I'll check back with you guys here in a minute. Alright guys, we just got done masking everything off and doing a little bit of sanding around the 5th hitch because it was getting rusted out. So we did a little bit of sanding around the 5th hitch and put our primer on it from U-Pull. I'll show you guys that can in a minute. You might need to have, if you have any surface rust spots, you got to sand it all the way down to bare metal like I just did. Then you got to hit it with an etch primer, wait 15 minutes, and then it'll be good to go. Pretty sure you just have to hit it with 1 coat as well. But we pretty much, here's the body line right here that I was telling you guys about. It goes a little bit lower on this side, so to get it to match up with, or it's a little bit higher on this side, the guy who did the bedliner before it. So in order for it to match, all the way around his bed. We actually had to lower this side right here a little bit, but we pretty much got the entire side of his truck masked off, and we're gonna get those horse blankets over there and cover his wheels. So if you guys are worried about that, what else that I need to talk about? Normally I would take the tailgate off, but Hunter has elected to want to keep the tailgate on. I'm not sure why, but I'm not going to question that. He wants me to keep the tailgate on and just spray it, and plus it'll save a little bit of time. Also, another surface rust spot was starting in that area over there, so I went ahead and sanded that down to bare metal and hit it with the primer as well. That's pretty much it. Show you guys this side. We're gonna again horse blanket over the wheels and tires. That'll just take us a second. I just wanted to show you guys real quick, and of course we hit it with a blowgun to make sure all the debris and dirt was out of it after we pressure washed it. But before we get started spraying, I'm going to give you guys the down and dirty on what you get in the kit and how to go about spraying this stuff. So you get 4 of these bottles right here. We got the Raptor Black, but you can get the tintable, which you can actually color match it to your vehicle. And then it comes with this hardener. It's enough hardener to do 5 bottles, but it only comes with 4. It gives you a little bit extra in here. So this line right here that goes around the bottle, that's actually for that hardener. So you're gonna fill that hardener up to that line. Then you're gonna be able to shake it up for like 5 minutes, really good in this bottle with the cap on, screwed on tight. Then you're gonna go ahead and put your gun, screw it, there's little threads right there. I'm sure you guys get that concept. You just screw the bottle right onto the gun and then go ahead and get started. Also, safety first, always wear a mask when spraying. And here is the primer that you can get from U-Pull that I was telling you guys about if you have any surface rust spots. And I also have a adhesion promoter that you can also get from U-Pull if you need any adhesion promoter, like underneath the bed rails or anything like that, like hard to reach spots when it comes to sanding. And you say you can't sand underneath the bed rails, you just spray this right there, and instead of sanding you can use this. So I got a couple bottles of that. Also, you would need lacquer thinner if you do sand it down to bare metal. Like if you don't have a bed liner at all and you wanted to use this stuff, go ahead and sand it all down to bare metal, use your lacquer thinner, and then go ahead with your process. But my brother is going to actually be following me as I spray. We're going to shoot on 60 PSI, by the way. 60 PSI for this job. He's going to give you a nice, the lower the PSI, so we can go 40, you can go all the way to 80 PSI. 60 is right in the middle, and that's the best way I've found to spray this stuff. It gives you a nice surface, and you guys will see that here in a minute. But my brother is actually going to be following me around as I spray, so you guys can kind of, you know, see how it's all going on and everything. So here is the before we get started. Here's what it looks like before, and once we get done, we'll show you guys what it looks like after.
Hard times, but you're gonna get through it. I promise you, cause I've been there. Got up and I put my mind to it. They told me no, but I told them yes. And I used to feel all alone, so depressed. But I fought back, now I smile again. If I ever fail, I'ma just try again. And I felt pain that I thought it'd never end. But I prayed long and I played my cards. Then the stars aligned, cause I worked hard. Then God went and threw me a curveball. I still swung, hit a home run. And look fear in the face, I don't run. I seen that, but I'm still blessed. I come from a world of no love. I'm hustling off of my family. Boy, I never had nothing handed me. People done shit to me you can't believe. Back in high school, bitches would laugh at me. Now they're hitting me up, saying what's up. Do you remember me? I'm tryna fuck. Nah, I don't fuck with you. With the struggle hard, gotta hustle harder. Put me in the game, I'm the fucking starter. I'm the man in the city like Peter.
Alright guys, so you can probably already tell, but it still needs to dry. That's why it looks uneven as heck in a lot of these areas. We literally just got done spraying it like 15 minutes ago. So it's going to be just like mine. It's going to look a little patchy and uneven in some spots just because it has to dry. But I guarantee you tomorrow when I'm going to end out this video, I'm going to let it sit overnight, and then I'm going to come record a clip to end out this video in the morning. Maybe even around lunchtime tomorrow to let this, you know, fully cure. Because as you can see, it's uneven in a lot of these spots. And we're gonna also, in tomorrow's video, undo this masking tape so you guys can see what it looked like before and after on the side of his truck, because you guys know he just got a new paint job and this gray bed lining that he had looked really bad on the side of his truck. So that's why we're going to end out this video tomorrow. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far, and I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Alright guys, so now that you've seen the install on the product, we're going to show you what it looks like a week later. It looks really good, I think. The body lines ended up looking very good. I'll show you the body lines. And the back is the most important because we had to start this fresh. And then, as you guys know, he already had existing bed liner on the sides of it, but this tailgate turned out great. Turned out super straight all the way around. We're both pretty happy with how it ended up. As you guys know, before it was all gray on the side of his truck, but now, since, you know, he does have the new paint job, it just complements it pretty well having the new bed liner on there as well. Show you guys. You can kind of see the texture.
Yeah, you did a different texture on mine, didn't you? Compared to yours?
Yeah, it's still 60 psi. So it should be about the same. It only looks a little bit different because you already had bed liner on there before. But I definitely suggest this Raptor liner stuff, guys. It turns out really good. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I don't know if you guys seen in the beginning of this video, but my brother was actually in the background looking at his Borgeson steering shaft that we're going to be installing in the next couple of days, probably today or tomorrow. So be looking out for that video, guys. That's really going to fix his steering, because his steering is way worse than mine was even. His steering is pretty loose, and we'll show you guys before and after. We'll show you the play in his current steering shaft, but we'll get to that video probably in the next couple of days or so. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.